And then the cheer team is supposedly disbanding, so all this, and tensions are running high and people are scared, and rightfully so, because there's obviously clearly just a disaster on the loose, really. So we gotta see what happens with all of that. So without me rambling more, let's jump right into it. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoy, subscribe if you aren't already, and let's start the drama. What? There will be no more practices after school and no more routines during games. You will all please go straight home after school under the supervision of at least one adult. Oh, wow. So they cannot do anything. Well, I mean, it's rightfully so. Like, there's obviously something like a killer on the loose. I can't believe it. No more practices. No performances this Friday. Well, Jazz, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. She hadn't even cried this hard when we learned about Faye's and Gabby's deaths. You know, I'm not even gonna defend Jazz. Like, unless we find out there's something more to Jazz's obsession with the cheerleading, I'm done with it. The principal are right. Like, the girl's got to be protected. Come on, Jazz. You know that Principal Lewis and Coach are right to suspend practice. My mom is going to be so disappointed. Oh, right. Jazz's mom was even worse than Jazz when it came to cheerleading. Oh, so we're finding out why Jazz is so obsessed like she is. An ex-cheerleader in high school. Amaya also wanted to be a professional cheerleader in the NFL but never made it. How do you like your cheerleader room? I love it. Thanks, Mom. Oh, and these are the trophies that I won in cheerleading competitions. Wow, it's like a shrine. She's obsessed. She is like crazy obsessed. She even came to her practices sometimes to watch Jazz practice her routines. She drove Coach nuts. Make your motions tighter. Do it just like I showed you. Come on, Jasmine, you can jump higher than that. Oh, okay, so it all makes sense now. I feel so bad for Jazz now. So that's why she's so upset. Come on, two of our friends are dead for heaven's sake. Your mom will understand, right? Oh, I don't think she is based on what she said. I guess you're right. Sorry for being silly, guys. I'm still not looking forward to her reaction though, and she'll be here to pick me up in any minute. How are you gonna go down to the police station, DJ? Do you need a lift? I definitely do not want to lift in Amaya's car. After she finds out about cheerleading me suspended, I would be so scared. Like, I feel bad for Jazz now. I changed everything. Oh, I think your ride has arrived, DJ. Wait, I know exactly who's gonna be our ride. It's gonna be James. Ah, there he is in all his glory. My heart skipped a beat. Enjoy your ride. She's gonna have such a good ride. Oh my gosh. Wednesday, and he kept quiet the entire way to the police station. I wonder what he was thinking. I couldn't stop thinking about the moment we shared this morning. The almost moment. Had I imagined it? It was only when we pulled up to the station that he finally spoke. DJ, I'm worried for you. Two of your friends have been murdered, and I could be next. I promise you that I will not let that happen. My heart lurched. Ask him why he cares, or ask him what are his feelings for you. Let's just ask him why he cares. I don't want this to get too dramatic. I mean, I do, but why do you care? What's he gonna say? DJ, I'm not gonna deny that I have feelings for you. He admitted it. He admitted it. To be honest, it's taking me by surprise, y'all, and I'm gonna try and analyze it at this moment. James, stop analyzing. Just let him go flow, because right now the situation is much more urgent than you seem to understand. I mean, okay, we are getting ahead of ourselves. You and your friends are all in danger. I'm gonna do my best to try and keep you safe, but in order to do that, I have to do my job. I have to focus. And any kind of relationship with you outside of that of a police officer and a civilian is highly inappropriate. Do you get what I'm saying? No. Come on, it's time to go in. Okay, I completely get what he's saying. It's logical, but James likes me back. Fiona, take that, girl. Like, he likes us. Tell me about the fight you had with Gabrielle on Monday. I found out that it was Gabby who had spread the news about my parents in school, and that it was her who had defaced my photo in my locker. So you were angry with her. Oh, I see what Fiona's trying to do. She's gonna try to spin it like we did something. I knew this was coming. Admit it. Like, I was, yes. Did you know that she wanted to go to LA? Yeah, she talked about wanting to go to LA since, forever. Did you have any idea that she was going to leave that night? No, it was always supposed to be after graduation. Did she have a boyfriend? She mentioned she was with some guy, but she never told me anything about him. Weren't you supposed to be friends? How come you didn't know who she was thinking? Fiona, did we not just literally tell you that she had defaced a photo of us in our locker and hated us? So, what do you think, girl? I don't know. She was so secretive about him. She usually loved to tell us everything about whoever she was seeing. It was strange. You really have no idea at all. anything you can tell us that might be so wait, that the binder, the notebook that we found in season 1, she was always texting on her phone. It might have been to him. She also said that he was a real man. I had no idea what that's supposed to mean, but Gabby always had a tendency to exaggerate things. I don't think she was exaggerating. I think this was an older guy who is not a student at the school, which is going to be extra. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary in the past few weeks or even months? Well, I mean everything, really. Anything at all. Well, aside from the fight between DJ and Gabrielle and Mei-Ling having to drop out of cheerleading recently because of her parents' disapproval, I know that Jasmine has been stressed recently because she wanted to impress that cheerleader scout. But that's all normal teenage stuff, isn't it? Those poor girls murdered. I can't believe it. And Faye was so happy just before too. What do you mean? I was gonna make Faye co-captain of the squad. She was so happy about it. Oh, this looks such bad on our part. Like, okay. Are you okay? I'm exhausted. We just have to find shelter. It's not good to be out in the open like this. There should be a bunker about 2 miles east. Just a little bit further. But what? I know we can make it. I'm confused. It's one of them. What? What? A zombie? Is this the infected? What is going on? They're so fast. Watch out. Y'all, you know you're just really good with headshots. Aren't you glad that I can take care of myself? What? And I am, so I'm in good hands, am I? You're safe with me. That's good to know. And I promise that I'll keep you safe. What, always? I'll keep you safe. Always. What just happened? Oh, she was sleeping and dreaming. I was so confused that we were literally in the detective office and then this. Wow, that was some dream. Gabby's funeral is today. Okay, what should I wear to the funeral? Okay, let's do like the, oh my gosh, they're so free. Let's look at them. Oh, that's cute. Okay, this one's cute. I love it. Let's see what the next one is. Okay, the silken sequin. Ooh, wait, I love that one. Like, I know it's gonna be a funeral, but we gotta look cute at the funeral, you know? I mean, this is it. We gotta show up looking cute to Gabby's funeral. That's perfect. Wonder if mom is ready. Okay, so we are on to the next chapter right now. We gathered today as hurting community grieving the loss of Gabrielle. It was another strange day. The air felt stiflingly hot and unbearable as we gathered in the cemetery around Gabby's grave. Mrs. Mendez sobs punctuated the solemn ceremony. It was sunny, yet there was a light drizzle, which wasn't enough to cool us down, only to make our clothes stick to our skin even more. It reminded me of my dream. It had been raining in my dream too. It was strange to see James standing there after dreaming about him. I knew that I shouldn't try to speak with him here though. I didn't want anybody gossiping about him. And anyway, I reminded myself there was no us. Not yet though. He had made that clear the last time we were in his car. He and Officer Lee were watching all of us intently. I felt a bit self-conscious about how I looked. My eyes were all swollen from crying over Gabby. He frowned slightly as I observed him, as if puzzling over something. It was always a shock to the senses to see him. He was too good looking for his own good. Oh my gosh, he is. His partner was sitting very close to him. Close enough that their elbows were touching. I felt a stab of jealousy. Don't be jealous, girl. Like, you have him. You have him. Stop looking at him. How would I? Oh my gosh, our friends know. That's so embarrassing. They know we were. Is it that obvious? Very. He is so cute though. Hey, I have dibs. Is Officer Lee his partner? Yeah. She's standing awfully close to him. You think so too? Oh my gosh, wait, is there some tea that we don't know about? She's whispering something to him. I bet everyone's whispering about each other. Like, they're whispering about him and they're whispering about them. What do you think they're talking about? Just police stuff? Or she's probably trying to seduce him? I want to be logical and say it's police stuff. Just police stuff, I guess. Don't want to alarm you, but she just giggled and twirled her hair. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Stop. Can she, that harlot? Yes, May, get her. I tell you, she has the hots for him. She is not going to get anywhere near him, though. Like, she can try to seduce him all she wants, but our girl is going to win in the end. She is. You know, they're not that far away. If we inched over a little, we could probably hear what they're saying. OMG, great idea. It'll be so easy to listen in on their conversation. They won't even notice, and we can find out if she has the hots for him. Should we listen in? Free minigame? Of course we are. All right, let's do it. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry for the minigame. Okay, let's see what it is. Sneak closer to where James and Lee are without Lee noticing what you're up to. Tap on the left arrow to take a step closer to them when Lee is facing James. Tap on the pause button to stand still when Lee is facing you. Be careful if you move when she's facing you. It's the end of the game and you won't be able to listen in on the conversation. Okay, we got this, y'all. We have 2 minutes to do it before they walk away and your chance to listen in on them is over. Ready, go. Okay, one little half step at a time. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, here we go. Okay. Go, 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 go. Oh, pause. Fiona, you didn't see anything, girl. We are statues. You are still as a statue? Lee resumes. Okay. Move, 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 girls. Move, move, girlies. Move. Yes, we won. We won. We won. Take that, Fiona. You did not see us. You did not see us move. We were statues. We were goddesses. And now we're going to listen in on what your little harlotness is saying to our man, James. Excuse you. You are now close enough to hear what they're saying. The phone company released the phone and text records this morning. Yes, it was like that girl Jasmine said. There was a number which kept appearing. She had been texting and calling it very frequently. But our guy traced it, and it's a burner phone. Of course it is. This guy was not going to be like that stupid. Let me guess, a burner phone which has no records of who bought it and has since been dumped. Yep, it showed up in a dumpster not far from where the body was found. Oh my gosh, of course. What do you think of these girls, though? What do you mean? Jess, you seem awfully close with the head cheerleader. He is, Fiona. Is she jealous? She is. I know how to keep a professional. I'm not saying anything. You are. Excuse me? Officers? Oh, I thought that was James talking. I was getting so hype. I hope I'm not interrupting, whatever. Mrs. Mendez, I'm so sorry for your loss. How can we help you? It's just, I was sorting Gabriel's things, and I found something in her biology textbook. Something that she doodled. It's probably nothing. Would you have a look anyway on page 37? Of course. Oh, they're gonna find the doodle, I think. GM plus DC. Yes. So they gotta find out who DC is. GM plus DC. GM must stand for Gabriel Mendez. Thank you for showing this to us, Mrs. Mendez. We'll certainly look into it. Please, you will keep us informed as to your investigations, won't you? We certainly will, as much as we can. Thank you, thank you. I think we've heard enough. I think we need an emergency meeting to analyze this. My place? I can give you a ride home after, DJ. Okay, let's go, guys. Okay, so we're gonna have to find out and figure out who it could be. Man, I can't believe that Officer Lee has the hots for your guy. Okay, well, actually, I can believe it because he's really cute. Okay, James is so hot, but that officer is not gonna get anywhere near him, please. No, but I totally get what you mean. She's like, what, 26, 27? Cradle snatcher? How old is James again? 21. But lots of women date younger guys nowadays, Jazz. And anyway, he's not my guy. Okay, you really have to fill us in on what exactly is going on between you and Mr. Hot Detective here. Yeah, are you guys dating or what? We're not dating, but I like him and he's told me that he has feelings for me too. Of course he does. Woo, go DJ. Then why aren't you guys dating? He needs to stay professional. He's in charge of investigating this case, remember? Speaking of which, shouldn't we be more concerned with finding out who DC is? 2 of our friends are dead and we could be next. But what can we do? And anyways, the police are already investigating the case. Okay, we might be able to find out things that they can't because we knew Gabby. We might find out things that the police aren't able to. Dita's right, we could do more than be sitting ducks. And whoever killed Faye and Gabby might be someone we already know. Or at least in our school. I keep forgetting that Faye was murdered, poor thing. It must be more than a coincidence that the killer is targeting girls from our cheer team. Alright, so who do we know whose initials are DC? Oh, Dean, I don't know how to say the last name. The guy in Gabby's biology class? Oh my god, that would make total sense. I heard he runs with a rough crowd like he's in a gang or something. That seems too obvious. Jazz, just because he's Italian doesn't mean he's a gangster. No, Jazz is right. I've heard rumors that Dean's in a gang too. Plus he's in her biology class and she drew that in her biology book, right? Wait, how about Drew Chang? He's older than us because he had to repeat his senior year twice. That would fit in with Gabby's real man remark. Isn't he like a notorious playboy? Ooh. Oh my god, Faye used to date him. Ooh, wait, and then she dumped him. Being dumped must have been a shock for someone who's normally used to being the dumper instead of the dumpee. Okay, so that, our Spanish teacher, Mr. Cohen, shut up. His name is Darren. That makes DC too. Plus, he's definitely an older guy. No. Of course, I remember May had like the hots for him. Oh my god, there's so many people whose initials are DC. Okay, so far we have the gangster, the teacher, and the bad boy. It's like a bad cliche episode story. I love it. I love the reference. Okay, so now what? I mean, what can we do? Spy on them or something? Yes, exactly that. I'm ready to spy on them, y'all. This is gonna be lit. No way. I mean, unless you just prefer to be a sitting duck. I'm too young and pretty to die. Fine. We'll be careful and look out for each other. What could go wrong? Well, okay, so that is the end of the chapter. So now they are doing detective work to find out who is the killer. And we have 3 suspects so far, so we are going to investigate them, which I'm so hype about. That's going to be so much fun. But I'm even more hype about that our little boy has feelings for us and he admitted them. And hopefully when this case gets worked out or during this case, like we can see where that goes because our character has the hots for him. He's a hottie. We're going to snatch him. Like, we're not gonna let his partner take him. No. Anyway, I really hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.